Hello people, what is cracking like an inspirational way back with another video. Now you may think, why am I standing outside a door? There's actually the door to my man cave, man den, whatever you want to call it, which has drastically changed from last year. I think the last time I did a den tour video was about a year ago, and that's drastically changed how much is in there, how the layout is, all sorts of stuff. So I thought I'd do a little den tour 2.0. This isn't a video to show off, just a video kind of show where I do my training when I'm not training in classes, where I do spend a lot of 90% of my time really. So if I'm not editing or doing videos or playing games or working out, then the only time I really go inside is when I sleep, because I eat in my den as well pretty much. So before we go into the den, if you could drop a like and sub, it should be down there somewhere, be much appreciated. I am wearing 2 layers, yes, because it's absolutely fucking freezing out here. So before we go inside, there's one thing I need to show out here. Right, so before we go in the den, this is my Batman mat that I got pretty much when I first built the den. It's kind of eroded away thanks to the good old British weather from the rain and whatnot, but I used to say welcome to Matt Cave, because if anyone knows me on my channel, I freaking love Batman. He's my favourite superhero no matter what. So now I'll open the door and take you on a little tour inside. Wow! Joking. You have to excuse me because a lot of the video will be me talking behind the camera, because I am doing this as a one-man person. You'll be seeing a lot of me doing behind the camera talking now. So as we go in, we've also got a little patio where you put your shoes. Now I am wearing my lovely Batman shoes that I got from one of my best friends for Christmas. Slippers, so therefore I don't take them off, because you know, but if I was wearing shoes I would take them off. Just a little rule I got on here. And then you come to this first section, not that section, that's just a load of mess, but this is where I would have photos. 2 of them kind of broken, as you can see, of my mum. I don't really want to move that because it'll break it. There is another one under there, as you can see the frame's broke. Another one on me and my mum. And then that's spare DVDs, where I've got my spare, you can't really see, WWE, shark films, comedies and horrors, because I'm not really massively into those films anymore. Shark films, I used to love them. They used to be one of my favourites, but they're not anymore. Then you come down here. Can't really see it that well, I apologise. You got my Batman shelf. As I said, I absolutely love Batman, one of my favourite superheroes of all time. No, not one of my favourites, the favourite, the GOAT, the bomb. So I've got a nice little shelf dedicated to him of all various things that I've got given for Christmas, bought for myself. I bought a Batman hat on holiday, Magra, Cavos, some Batman books, some Batman stuff I bought myself. That Batman note is what actually I got from one of my other best friends. Those Batman things at the back, can't really see them, from my friend. And then we come to the DVD section, which mainly consists of 4 DVDs. Starting off with Marvel, I've got some Blu-ray Batman ones there as well. Love the Batman, like I said, I've got the Batman Dark Knight, all the Marvel ones, all the superhero ones in one section there. The next to that is probably my biggest section I've got, is my martial art DVDs. I absolutely love martial art DVDs. I kid you not, there's probably about 100 there, maybe a bit more, a bit less, but probably not far off. And there's still more I want to get. There's some there I haven't watched. Then you come down here, you got your action films, which, yeah, you know. And then probably the second biggest section I've got is not American Pie, the comedies. So I've got all sorts here. I've got Ted, some really old ones like Elf, Dirty Grandpa, Grown Ups, Keith Lemon film, Hangover series. So to more recent ones like Night School, but then old ones like IG, but I've got his newer stuff, got all the American Pies. That's another thing with me, I'm a bit of a collector. Like, if I got one of the DVD, I'm really weird like that, and I have to have all of the DVDs. So now we move on to kind of my gaming section, I guess you would say. This is my gaming section. So, you got the fridge, obviously, and a bin. That I've got 2 bins, a little bit of juice, because you know, now and again I do like to have a bit of juice with my water, but I don't very often do, just because I'm back on my diet now. Then you got a pretty standard fridge full of boring water, because like I said, I'm back on my diet now. Pretty substandard sofa. Pretty wrecked from all the pissed up sessions I had in there. Green screen, because obviously when I'm streaming, to check my channel A Game 2 out, I like to stream. Soundproof stuff there. And then if I turn around, we got a nice little professional YouTube light there, which is really useful when I'm recording stuff. And then we kind of got my setup here. Oh, you can see me in the background. You got my big TV, my stereo system, as you can see if I move my gaming chair out of the way, which I'll show you in a minute. You've got some stereo pumps there, mostly Batman ones, some wrestling ones down there. I've also got some Marvel ones behind that, some Batman cars, headphones, Nintendo Switch. You know, I'm a gamer, so pretty quick at that. Also, obviously, you got. Well, now we'll come back to that in a bit in a minute, because that's kind of necessary. And in this corner, we got my cabinet full of more pictures. On the top shelf, you've got the people that passed away. So if I just move this, which I'll do that in a minute. The people that kind of passed away is on the top shelf. So my man, my granddad, and my stepdad. Then you got people, family on the next two shelves pretty much. Because that one's obviously got me and my bro, my actual bro, and someone I consider a bro. Me and my cousins, me and my little bro, me and my bro, and me and my brat bat, and then another family one. So that's kind of like family slash miss ones. This little NXT 2K17 up there. We've got a nice little sign here which doesn't, I haven't got it plugged in, but it does light up. It says Inspirational Way, let's get on it and get rep, YouTube / game den, come early, stay late, because that's normally what happens. Hello, Inspirational Way. I forgot to put this bit on the video, so this is going to be quickly added in before you see the table and microphone setup bit. So this is the bottom of the cupboard. Yes, I have a screwdriver to open it. That's the way to open it. So, you know, but we move. It's a pretty standard bottom cupboard. Some more game stuff in there. So you got some Cards Against Humanity, Speak Out, a lot of cases for stuff that I've got, and another game back there, microphone stand if I ever want to use it, and then just a little glass at the bottom. Very boring, but I thought I'd just quickly add that to the video. So back to me and continue the rest part of the video. Bye. Now move on to this bit, because this is before we get to the MMA section, the kind of exercise area. We have the table. So, pretty nice table. I thought it goes quite nice with this layout. It's obviously quite a black L. I'll show you the chair in a minute. Kind of blackish layout. It's got the chair table that does fold in, but I keep it out. It's just easier. As you can see, it does fold in, but like I said, I keep it out. Then just a load of cables in there, spin roulette, a bit of microphone, not microphone, speaker, gaming stuff, more gaming stuff, and then got the microphone, which I keep connected to the table because most of the time I use it to stream, or if I'm doing something in that area I can just turn it around. And then got under here, you can't really see it that well, got my 5 books. I got 3 books of songwriting, 1 for kickboxing and 1 for YouTube, another YouTube Games from last, my first ever e-single, you know, just bits and bobs. And then my pride and joy, my lovely Batman gaming chair from Secret Labs, which is an absolute beauty of a chair, and it's just so lush to sit on. So this is the exercise area. You have to deal with a lot of me talking behind the camera for this bit. I was going to try and be in the exercise area, but it's a bit hard to record, so that's just a quick kind of glimpse, but I'll take you through each side because each side kind of has a purpose to it. So let's start with, I'll explain that in a minute. This side is my motivational wall. I will do kind of a close up, so as you can see there's medals, all sorts of that. So first of all, we've got my medals. These are all running medals from when I've done running throughout the years. Started in 2018. I've always been into running, but 2018 is when I got more serious about it. So first of all, you've got the Eden Product Marathon, full marathon, that I did for my stepdad, God bless his soul. And then you got the Poppy Run, which was for Cancer Research UK, and that was a 3k. A little fun one with the brother, which is a little 3k, but it was nice to do one with bro. And then you got the Bristol 10k Mudder, which is a very muddy one, and then the Winter Warmer was the recent one because I haven't been able to do any others in 2020. That's why there's 2. Them 2 are from 2018, those 2 are from 2019, and that was from 2020. I was planning to do the Bristol 10k, but obviously that got cancelled. So you know, I am hoping to do more, but it all depends when they start allowing runs like that to happen again. And then you've got people that have inspired me or inspire me to martial artists. So good old Mr. Donnie Young, the master of God knows how many martial arts. Mr. Jet Li, someone I think is very underrated. One of my personal favourites. To Jackie Chan, an absolute goat. And then not Michael Bisping, GSP. And that's got, with discipline, belief and the right knowledge, we become the best we can be. So that's all martial arts that inspire me. It's a wall to motivate me, a motivational wall to show me the stuff I've done, to look up for people that inspire me. And these sayings are all sayings I believe in, and trust me when I say that they have worked for when I've worked out, because when I've been at the lowest point, sometimes when you're working out, you know, it gets hard, it gets tough. I have generally looked at these walls, looked at these quotes, and that's kept me going. So, and that being said, never give up, because I never give up. Good example of that is my MMA cage fight, charity cage fight. I've been trying to chase it for 2 years now, near enough. Keep on believing in yourself and you can do unbelievable things. Great example of that is I never thought I could do a spinning back kick with power and force. I can now. Spinning jump back kicks, so I can and I will. That's another good example of that is medals, runs, full marathon. I said I'm going to do it and I did. And success belongs to those who are willing to work harder than anyone else. Good example of that is, well, I haven't got a good example of that yet because there haven't been competitions, but hopefully when I get back into competitions, there'll be, you know, a good chance, a good example of that. Then you've got my first EP, or single I guess you would say, that I done for my nan. I have one, my Angel in Heaven song. It's obviously first ever single I've done, and it's for my nan, so it means the world to me because she's the one who started my songwriting career off. And then we got the Kobe's jersey in the corner because the man was an absolute legend. Like I said, the GOAT in my opinion, the best in my opinion. And you know, he obviously passed away, which is God bless his soul. So as soon as he passed away, I thought it was only right to put the jerseys up on the wall of motivation because he motivates me, not necessarily in basketball, because obviously I do play basketball, but more for fun. More of his attitude to, you've got to be the hardest worker in the room kind of mentality. The Mamba mentality is kind of what I relate to. And down here you got the silencer, which is going to be my ring name, hence why I got it on that wall. Weights, I think there's about 60 kilos worth of weights there. Making a one-hand hat, that's the only bad thing about this area is it's not matted properly, or it's not matted as best it can be. So it does kind of get a bit tricky when I'm doing exercise sometimes because the mats do move out. But you know, it's something I'm looking to fix, but it's going to take time and money, obviously. I mean, a treadmill, manual one, which I don't really use. I am planning to get an electric one this week. I have found one that I could do on credit plan through Comore, so I am going to be getting one this week. And then a little spare chair, gaming chair. Spare cloaks, I do sleep there sometimes, and a bin for the bottles, plastic, all that sort of stuff. So that's that kind of wall. So if I take you over to this area, this wall, this section, you have some more basketball posters. The two other legends that I in basketball, as well as Curry and Luke, I quite like a lot. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and then Avengers poster. Because as you know, if you know, like I said in my first part of the Den horror video, I absolutely love Marvel. Nice little Batman and Joker one, and then tucked away in the corner behind the YouTube light, you got the Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad. The best version of Harley Quinn in my opinion, Margot Robbie. Then you got a little inspirational kind of poster, because like I said, it's just a wall of stuff I like. That's why I said this side's my motivational wall, this side's the wall of stuff I like. I do plan to get a Gamer 2 one in that corner and a Party King one in that corner, because that's my other nicknames. And then we go over to here, we've got my wrestling dummy, which especially in a time like this during lockdown is going to be very useful, because it means I can still practice and still, you know, practice my submissions. Granted, it's meant to be an adult's one, but it comes as a kid's one, so it is what it is. I recently purchased my weight bench. Obviously it's got the bars so I can do bench press, and if you can see this corner, there's a dip bar and a dip bar here, so I can do dips on it as well. Very good for the price I paid. Nice little weight bench, you know, because I do prefer home workouts and it saves me paying money for the gym. Then I've got some more stuff for resistance bands, a medicine ball, kettlebells, a head ball thing, weight gloves, obviously to wear when I'm weightlifting. Weights, vital part of keeping on track of diet is weighing yourself and making sure you're not putting weight on. And then finally but not least, my kickboxing bag with my MMA girls down there, because again with us being in lockdown it means I can still practice kickboxing at home, and I've always practiced at home anyway because I think it makes it better when you do practice as well as practice in the class, as well as my one-to-ones. So yeah, that is the exercise area. As you can see, a lot of things in here, not much room, but yeah, that's kind of my exercise area. Half of area to motivate me and half area of things I like. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this den tour. I don't know what next one to be. Next video, I think next video will be the first legendary martial arts film franchises, which would be the IP series I'll be talking about first. I don't know for videos then, it's going to be hard, but I'm going to try and brainstorm and get some ideas down. But yeah, I mean, inspiration, I'll catch you later. Cheers, bye!